Does your name have any special meaning? My name is Lynn, and it actually carries a special meaning. In Vietnamese, Lynn can be associated with something sacred or holy. My parents chose it, hoping I would bring positivity and a kind of gentle, uplifting spirit into the lives of others. So yes, it's a name that means a lot to me. Is your name important to you? Yes, my name is quite essential to me. It's not just a label that sets me apart from others, but it's also something my parents chose for me with love. So I truly appreciate it as a meaningful part of my identity.
What kind of person are you? I describe myself as an extrovert. I love meeting new people and discovering new experiences in life. I'm generally energetic and positive, and I think that helps lift others' spirits and inspire them to keep moving forward.
What are your strong points? One of my key strengths is definitely communication, particularly in English. I often receive compliments on how naturally and effectively I can express myself. I believe my enthusiasm and positive energy not only help me connect with others, but also inspire them to communicate more confidently and positively themselves.
What is your weakness? One of my weaknesses that I'm actively working on is not dedicating enough time to physical exercise. I know it's crucial for my health, and I'm trying to be more disciplined about incorporating it into my daily routine.
Well, I actually come from a fairly large family. I have 5 siblings, so there are 6 of us in total. I'm right in the middle, but I often take on a role similar to the eldest child, helping to solve family issues and support my siblings. In their spare time, each of them has their own hobbies, but we all enjoy spending time together whenever we can.
What do they like doing in their free time? Well, my siblings have a few favorite ways to spend their leisure time. They love hanging out with friends, maybe doing karaoke or having small parties and enjoying local food together. They often chat and share stories during these get-togethers. Plus, they absolutely love going for picnics on weekends. It's a great chance for them to relax and bond. What do your parents do? To be honest, my parents are retired now, so their daily routine mostly involves simple household chores, taking walks around the neighborhood, and looking after the garden or the swimming pool. They also enjoy cooking meals for the family. In their free time, they love to chat, share stories, and even catch up with old friends on video calls.
Are your parents strict? I wouldn't say my parents are strict. They really value our opinions and let us make our own decisions. Instead of imposing rules, they give us thoughtful advice and remind us to think thoroughly about the consequences and take responsibility for our choices.
What do you like to do together as a family? One of the things I love most is simply sharing meals with my family. Because of my busy work schedule, I don't get as much time with them as I'd like, so I really treasure those moments at lunch or dinner. I'm working on managing my time better to spend at least an hour with them during meals. Plus, I'd love to take my parents traveling abroad so they can experience more of the world in their retirement. Which part of your family do you most resemble or take after? Why do you say that? In terms of appearance, I definitely take after my mom. We both have an oval-shaped face and a bright, energetic smile. But when it comes to my personality, I'm a lot like my dad. We're both positive, extroverted, and good at communication, which helps us make new friends easily. I think that's also been a great asset in running our own business. Describe your education background. Sure, in terms of my education, I hold 2 degrees, one in hospitality management and another in English linguistics. Both have been quite relevant to my career path. I initially ran my own food business for about 4 years, which tied in well with my hospitality background. It was quite successful. After the pandemic, I transitioned into teaching English, and thankfully, it's been going really well, with a lot of learners joining my courses. It's definitely helped me grow, both financially and professionally. What kind of school did you go to when you were in the primary school? Private school or public school? When I was in primary school, I went to a public school near my home. It was about a 10-minute bike ride away, and I usually went on my own. Since it was in a rural area, I didn't have many opportunities to learn English until around grade 6. I sometimes think that if I'd been exposed to English earlier, it might have been even more beneficial for me now. What was your favorite subject when you were in grade 6? English was absolutely my favorite subject in grade 6. That was actually the first year I got to start learning it, and unlike some other students, I was really keen on speaking right from the start. I spent a lot of time watching videos on social media and trying to imitate native speakers' pronunciation. I think that early practice has helped me a lot in my current career as well. Who was your favorite teacher? My favorite teacher was actually my high school English teacher. She really inspired me with her excellent pronunciation and engaging teaching methods. I used to hope that one day I'd be able to speak English as well as she did, and maybe even teach like her. And now, I'm happy to say I've achieved that goal. Do you think your country has an effective education system? I think our education system has its strengths and areas for improvement. State schools do encourage students to compete and strive to do their best academically. However, they sometimes lack practical, hands-on activities that would better prepare students for real-world situations. On the other hand, private and international schools often focus more on essential subjects and practical skills, helping students apply what they learn to real life. If we could bring more of that practical approach into the public system, it would be even better.